Mr. Maitriyan is one of the senior most leaders of the AIADMK joining us on the show. We've got Manishankar Iyer with us as well, and Javed Ansari, headlines today's political editor. You don't need to look so grim, Mr. Maitriyan. Your party heading back to power after a hiatus. It seems people of Tamil Nadu have had enough with Karunanidhi and his family.
Yes, we are very happy with the outcome what you have shown, but I would like to caution you. Your survey was conducted between 19th to 24th, and our party election manifesto was released by Dr. Purashit Alivi on 24th. So, had your survey been done a week later, the results would have been much better.
So, you're hoping all the freebies, all the gold, all the mixies will add a few more votes and some more seats for your party?
No. See, you are only looking from one angle. It is not the question of freebies alone. It's a question of freebies coupled with developmental agenda. Our election manifesto is full of development agenda, whereas the DMK manifesto is only freebies.
Okay, Mr. Iyer, it seems a big reversal. If you look at those figures, it almost seems the situation has reversed from what happened in the Lok Sabha elections to now. The AIADMK gaining a lot of ground, and people saying that corruption and the 2G scam are indeed an issue, because the sense in Delhi was that people maybe in rural Tamil Nadu won't understand what the 2G scam is all about because it's so technical.
Well, it seems as if your people haven't asked the single most important question, which is the promises made by the DMK government, have they been delivered or not? It's amazing that promises made with regard to millions of people have actually been fulfilled. 1 rupee rice, it's there. Television sets to every jhuggi jhompdi along with electricity, it's there. So the key question has not been asked by you. This is a very Delhi-centric poll. And secondly, I think you have not fully understood, because you made, I think, a slight error in what you said, that they have the larger alliance. It's we who have the larger alliance. We have the larger alliance, and election after election in the recent past shows that whoever has the larger alliance wins, and whoever has a total alliance, a rainbow alliance, wins completely. So I had predicted in 2001, against all the polling, that Jayalalitha was going to win because she had the Rainbow Coalition, and she did. And in 2006, in 2004, just 3 years later, she'd so annoyed all her allies that they all left her to join the DMK, and the DMK won overwhelmingly.
But you're saying that free TVs have been given, but it is also on those free color TVs that the people of Tamil Nadu have seen what the 2G scam is all about, and understood the corruption with Mr. Raja, with people involved in Karunanidhi's family.
I'm not saying that the 2G issue is not an issue. I'm simply saying that you've asked a limited number of questions from a very Delhi-centric point of view. I would have wanted to know whether the people say they are or are not getting 1 rupee rice, whether they say they are or are not getting television sets, whether they say they are or are not in tiny little jhuggis getting electricity, as to whether the Tamil Nadu version of the Indira Awas Yojana has not made a huge impact on them. You've asked the wrong questions, and therefore you've got these answers.
Okay, we've asked.
The people in the elections are going to ask the right questions, and what the outcome will be, I don't know, but I think it's the last time we've seen Maitriyan smiling.
Mani, the DMK is not alone in offering freebies. Jayalalitha has also offered the same. So that
why do you call them freebies? These are things that the people want. When we give whatever the capitalists want, you say, oh, what a balanced budget. I'm saying that it is the duty of governments to understand what the people need and to ensure its delivery.